Hi guys, I'm Jason Atkins.
And I'm Jasmine Roper, and this is your CAVS News Update.
From the studios of Chillicothe High School, this is your CAVS News Show.
On Thursday, March 10th, Trinity Methodist Church is hosting a waffle and ham dinner for the community. I'm in a Boy Scout group at that church, and all my years of Boy Scouting, this is probably one of the tastiest things you could come to. The lunchtime is 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., and the dinner is from 4 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Trinity Church is located at 8082 East Main Street. If your child is 1 to 4 years old, then you're free. If you're 5 to 12 years old, then it's $3, and if you're an adult, then it's $7. Now let's go to Ryan Kincaid with Did You Know?
Howdy folks, welcome back to Did You Know? I'm Ryan Kincaid, and today we're going to be talking about some of the weird state laws that exist in the United States that you may not know you're breaking. So, let's start the day off with some delicious ice cream. In Kentucky, it's illegal to carry ice cream cones in your back pocket. Now, this is an old law back when there were more horses than people, and people actually use ice cream to lure people's horses away from them and steal them, so that when the police questioned the thieves, they said that the horse was just following them. This law is a simple case of laws not being updated, and innocent people are being locked up for enjoying a cold treat and saving it for later. Now let's continue on and talk about some New Jersey shenanigans. In New Jersey, it's illegal to wear a bulletproof vest whilst committing a crime. If you murder somebody in New Jersey, you better make sure you're not breaking the law by wearing a bulletproof vest. This law is so pointless. The only people who can break this law are lawbreakers who don't care that they're breaking the law. Make sense? Alright, let's head to my home state of Virginia to look at another law that will cause a serious traffic problem if not obeyed. In Virginia, it is illegal to not honk your horn at a passing car. Breaking this law will result in a fine and even some possible jail time. Now, when I came back from Virginia this Christmas, I passed by hundreds of Virginia cars who never honked at us. How despicable. I hope they learn from their obvious mistakes and they never break the law again. Anyways, now let's take a look at a very fishy law right here in Ohio. In Ohio, it's illegal to get a fish drunk. If you manage to poison water with an alcoholic beverage and somebody finds a fish swimming under the influence, it can lead to serious fines and jail time for the offender. I guess you just need to make sure that you responsible adults out there don't give Sam the goldfish any of that beer, wine, or otherwise you might be enjoying. If you just Google weird laws in the United States, you can find many more weird laws. But I'm all out of time. Next week, I will return to discuss ways to create your very own country. But until then, let's send it to Jason and Jasmine.
Thanks, Ryan. On Saturday, February 21st, at the intersection of 2nd and Bridge, there was a pedestrian vehicle incident. According to Chillicothe Police, the incident report had not been approved for release as of Sunday afternoon, and the investigation was still underway. Sergeant Ron Myers did say that the incident was not identified as a hit and run or give any indication that the driver had left the scene. The pedestrian was transported to Grant Medical Center's intensive care unit in Columbus after being taken to Adena Regional Medical Center. We do not know the condition of the victim as of now. A witness said that the incident happened around 7 p.m. The pedestrian was struck by a southbound vehicle while trying to cross Bridge Street. We hope everyone involved in this incident is safe. Now let's go to Pop Fusion with Parker Tracy.
Hi, I'm Parker Tracy, and welcome to Pop Fusion. I have officially run out of ideas for what to say, so let's just get to the intro. Let's start off with the top 5 songs of this week according to Billboard.com. At number 5, we have My House by Flo Rida. At number 4, we have Sorry by Justin Bieber. At number 3, we have Stressed Out by 21 Pilots. At number 2, we have Love Yourself by Justin Bieber. And at number 1, we have Work by Rihanna. In movie news, Deadpool has become the highest grossing R-rated comic book movie of all time. The movie has made over $500 million worldwide, but made an impressive $132 million on its opening weekend, also making it the biggest movie opening in the month of February. Many are surprised by this, considering that most superhero movies are meant for a younger demographic. Some even believe that it was the R rating that made the movie so successful, as a PG-13 version wouldn't really do the character justice, and the humor in the comics is also heavily geared towards adults. Now on to gaming. This week, Far Cry went back to the Stone Age with Far Cry Primal. This series usually has a more modern setting in its games, but has decided to bring Far Cry's core gameplay into an era where there are no guns. The main character of this game is Takar, the Beastmaster. given his name because he can tame many wild animals to fight alongside him. Players must also craft Stone Age weaponry in order to survive the harsh conditions of this time period and fight many rival tribes who are after you and your allies, the Wenja tribe. That's it for this week. Back to my buddies in the studio.
Thanks, Parker. In other news, a teenage girl is awaiting her day in court after officials say she sold drugs to an undercover officer. The alleged sale occurred Thursday afternoon in Beaver, Ohio, a small town north of Portsmouth, when a 17-year-old girl sold suspected heroin to an undercover Pike County Sheriff's deputy. The Pike County Sheriff's Office, along with the U.S. 23 Major Crimes Task Force, conducted the investigation that led to the arrest. The girl is currently being held in a juvenile detention facility until her upcoming court date. According to a press release, Pike County's Charles Reeder appreciates tips that his office received on the tip line and commended the community for working together with law enforcement.
The ongoing threat of dangerous tornadoes was forecast from the Florida up to the mid-Atlantic on Wednesday. Part of the storm system has killed at least 3 people, demolished homes, and left tens and thousands without power. A total of 30 twisters were reported Tuesday, the National Weather System says, including one that traveled around 2 miles in Pensacola, Florida, smashing into an apartment complex at about 8:15 p.m. Everyone in these areas are terrified of what may happen next. In other news, many people are taking action to support the people of Flint, Michigan to get new water resources. If you'd like to help, please donate bottles and cases of water to Zion Baptist Church. Their youth, along with myself, will be going on a missions trip to Flint, Michigan to deliver the water sometime next month. Please make sure all donations are delivered before March 11th. If you have any questions or cannot deliver the water to the church, you can contact me at jasmineroper18@students.ccsd.us. Now let's go to sports with Audrey Huggins.
Thanks, guys. I'm Audrey Huggins with this week's CAVS News Sports Update. On February 19th, the bowling team unfortunately came up short in their bid to go to districts again. Congratulations to Rihanna Hauser for earning second-team All-OCOA honors and also for qualifying for districts in bowling. CHS's swim team competed at the district meet on Friday, February 19th, getting personal records in 9 out of 10 events and scored the most points we've ever had at districts. Zach Ayers placed 6th in the 100th meter relay and placed 7th in the 200 meter freestyle. The boys relay team finished 8th in the 200 meter medley. Congratulations to everyone that competed at this meet. Congratulations to our Cavalier cheerleading squad as well for winning first place in the varsity mount division and for winning grand champion overall on February 21st. Congrats to our district qualifiers in wrestling, Nick Wildhorn, Nick Ursuline, and Nick Colley. We wish them the best of luck at the next level. Our Chillicothe Cavaliers varsity team faced the Yoda Shermans on Saturday, February 20th for the sectional championship. Unfortunately, the Cavs lost with a score of 48-42, but they gave their best effort. The varsity girls basketball team are district champions with a win over Circleville 35-27. They will advance to play in the regional tournament on March 1st in Zanesville. To get more on results and upcoming events, visit the Chillicothe School website and click on Athletics. Well, that's all I have for this week. I'm Audrey Huggins. Now back to Jason and Jasmine in the studio.
Thanks, Audrey. U.S. officials said Monday that the United States and Russia have agreed on a plan for ceasefire in Syria starting Saturday that would exclude attacks on the Islamic State group and al-Qaeda's local affiliate. The officials said that the two sides have agreed on the terms and conditions for the cessation of hostilities. A formal announcement is expected after President Barack Obama and Vladimir Putin speak on the matter by telephone. The announcement would cap weeks of diplomacy that intensified in the past few days, aimed at reaching a temporary truce that will allow the parties to return to the negotiating table in Geneva. Residents of the Syrian capital earlier Monday expressed skepticism about talk of a provisional agreement for a truce, a day after a wave of Islamic State bombings killed about 130 people in government-held areas near Damascus and another city. The Russian Foreign Ministry put out a statement earlier Monday saying that the Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov and Kerry spoke 2 more times by telephone on Sunday and agreed on the parameters for the ceasefire. The statement said those parameters were then reported to Putin and Obama. No further details were immediately available.
Well, that's all for this week. I'm Jasmine Roper.
And I'm Jason Atkins. Have a fun and safe weekend, Chillicothe.